Hey everyone. Italy may have existed on a map, but Italians as a unified group? Pure American invention. That's right, folks. Just like pizza rolls, Italian identity as we know it is made in the USA. In South Philly? Oh, it's the lab where this experiment really cooked. Let's talk Christopher Columbus, Ellis Island, South Philly, the Catholic Church, and how a bunch of people from different villages showed up here and said, "Fine, we're Italians now. Pass the provolone." Okay, here's the deal. Before 1861, Italy wasn't a country. It was just a bunch of city-states, kingdoms, and duchies that sometimes got along and mostly just fought each other. You had Sicilians, Neapolitans, Venetians, Tuscans. It was like a messy reality show, but with better architecture. So when these folks started coming to America, nobody thought of themselves as Italian. You were Calabrese, or Sicilian, or, if you were feeling fancy, Roman. But then they hit Ellis Island, and boom, instant rebrand. Ellis Island didn't care if you were from Naples or Palermo. They were like, whatever, you're Italian now. Next. It was less about preserving culture and more about fitting immigrants into neat little boxes that Americans could understand. Oh, you're from Sicily? Cool, you're Italian. Speak Neapolitan? Don't care, still Italian. Oh, you don't even know who Christopher Columbus is? You will. So now you've got all these people from different regions of Italy crammed together in South Philly, trying to figure out what it means to be Italian. Back home, they wouldn't have even spoken the same language. But here, it was like, well, we all eat pasta and pray to the same saints, so I guess that's a start? But they didn't just bring Italian culture to America, they created it here. Italian identity, as we think of it, is basically the result of a bunch of immigrants making it up as they went along. And then there's Christopher Columbus, the original Italian-American mascot. Back in Italy, most of these immigrants didn't even think about Columbus. He was just some guy from Genoa who got lost looking for India. But here in America, he became the symbol of Italian pride. Why? Because Americans already knew who he was. Columbus was like a blank canvas for Italian Americans. Oh, you don't respect us? Well, here's a statue of the guy who discovered America. Take that. And so Columbus became the rallying point for this totally brand new identity. And then you have the Catholic Church, which was like the ultimate glue for these communities. If Columbus was the mascot, the church was the HQ. Sunday Mass wasn't just about religion, it was where Sicilians, Neapolitans, and Calabrese all came together to figure out how to be this new thing called Italian. The church also threw epic festivals where everyone could show off their new Italianness. It didn't matter if the saint you were celebrating was from a completely different region. Throw on some meatballs and a marching band, and suddenly everyone's Italian. Speaking of meatballs, let's talk about the food. Back in Italy, these immigrants were eating simple, peasant dishes, beans, bread, maybe a sprinkle of cheese if they were lucky. But in America, it was all about excess. They had access to cheese, butter, and meat like never before, and they didn't hold back. That's why Italian-American food is so over the top compared to what you'd actually eat in Italy. It's like they were saying, oh, you thought we were poor peasants? Watch me put 7 kinds of cheese on this lasagna. So let's sum it up. Italians didn't come to America with a unified culture. They became Italians here. Columbus, the Catholic Church, and the South Philly food scene all played a part in creating this brand new identity. It wasn't about preserving traditions, it was about inventing a whole new one. Now, is Columbus still the best symbol for Italian pride? Probably not. For a lot of people, he's more of a symbol of colonialism than unity. Well hey, Italian Americans didn't pick him because he was perfect, they picked him because he was available. It's like when you grab the last bag of shredded mozzarella at the store. Not ideal, but it works. At the end of the day, the Italian-American identity is one of America's greatest inventions. It took a bunch of regional cultures, threw them in a pot, and cooked up something completely new. Sure, it's a little cheesy, and a lot meaty, but that's what makes it so Italian-American. So the next time you're in South Philly, walking past Columbus Park or eating a hoagie that could double as a weapon, remember, Italians weren't just immigrants. They were an invention. And they've been reinventing themselves ever since. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Barefoot history lessons. And if you're mad about this video, just remember, your Nana probably made it up too. See you next time.